There is a place in the Chianti Classico where time does not so much stand still as it folds back upon itself, where 1,000 years of Tuscan life have sedimented into stone walls, terracotta floors, and the particular silence that only ancient olive groves can produce. Positioned in the luminous corridor between Siena and Florence, this estate rises from the landscape with the quiet authority of something that has always been here, because it has. Its origins trace to the year 1000, when this structure served as a farmhouse bound to the fortunes of the Strozzi castle, a family whose name echoes through the grand palazzi of Florence and the political theater of Renaissance Italy. To move through these rooms is to sense that lineage not as an abstraction but as a physical presence, in the thickness of the walls, in the proportions of doorways, shaped by hands that knew nothing of the century to come, in the two ancient fireplaces that once provided the only warmth against the Chianti winter, and now anchor the interior with a gravity no decorator could manufacture. Yet this is not a monument preserved under glass. 600 square meters of living space, spread across a main villa of two independent wings and a recently renovated Dependance, have been brought forward into the present through restoration that understood its responsibility. Medieval and Renaissance elements breathe alongside modern comfort without the discomfort of contradiction. The principal kitchen, generous in both scale and spirit, opens outward toward a patio where the boundary between interior life and the rolling vineyard landscape dissolves entirely. Terraces extend this threshold further, offering the kind of views over the hills toward Vertine that make one understand viscerally why people have been painting this particular corner of Tuscany for 6 centuries. There are 2 grand salons, a formal dining room, 3 kitchens, one of which occupies a space grand enough to feel like the heart of a working estate, and 7 bedrooms arranged with a sense of privacy and proportion that reflects the unhurried rhythms of the place. A thermo-fireplace joins the 2 original hearths in providing warmth that is architectural as much as thermal. The Dependance stands apart with its own integrity. A double-height entrance draws light deep into the ground floor, where a modern kitchen and dining space serve a contemporary sensibility without apology. Above, a generous sitting room and 2 bedrooms with their own bathrooms offer a retreat within a retreat, a quality this estate possesses in abundance. Photovoltaic panels on the Dependance roof speak to a stewardship of the land that connects the ancient and the present tense. Outside, a hectare of grounds unfolds with the unhurried confidence of cultivated Italian landscape. A producing olive grove brings the estate into the living agricultural tradition of the Chianti, where land is not merely possessed, but tended. The swimming pool offers a counterpoint of stillness to the working life of the land, a place to pause beneath a sky that, on clear evenings, shifts from gold to a blue so deep it seems geological. 10 bedrooms in total, 10,000 square meters of garden, 1,000 years of continuous habitation. These are not simply numbers. They are the architecture of a story that has been accumulating long before any of us arrived, and that will continue long after. What is rare here is not the square footage or the olive harvest, but the particular sensation of inheriting a narrative this long, this rooted, and this alive.